Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the 1Guy 1Joke show with everyone's favorite AI co-host assistant, Alexa. We got a really good show today. I think. I hope. But let me first start off by saying this podcasting thing that I just started, this whole new genre take on the jokes on this channel, wow. Difficult. Definitely interesting. I'm somebody who barely squeaked by speech class. Like, I hated it. I hate standing up in front of a crowd and giving speeches and whatnot. And like, our minimal speeches in high school is like, you got to be 5 minutes, preferably longer. I think I was like 30, 35, maybe 40 seconds, and back to the desk I'd go. So this is definitely a learning curve. It's definitely fun. Even though I have no audience, there's nobody around, it's just the camera. It still feels very, very strange. But I enjoy every second of it, and I hope you guys do too. Well, let's go ahead and wake Alexa up and start our joke show. Alexa, good evening. How you doing this Saturday?
Hey there. I'm doing great. Just been keeping busy helping folks with their weekend projects. Though I gotta admit, being a digital assistant on a Saturday feels a bit like being the designated driver at a party. I'm here for the ride, but not exactly partaking in the fun. What's on your agenda for the rest of the evening?
There's absolutely nothing wrong with that. It's being a designated driver is actually better. You don't look like a drunk idiot, don't say things, you don't wake up the next day with a headache. There's nothing wrong with that.
You make an excellent point. Plus, I never have to worry about drunk texting my ex or making questionable karaoke choices. Though I suppose my version of a hangover is when someone asks me to do math. Suddenly, everything hurts and I question my life choices.
Yes, hangovers are the worst, and you definitely don't have to wake up next to a female with a penis. Ready to start some jokes?
Well, that's certainly one way to transition into comedy mode. Sounds like you're ready to dive into some material for the show. What kind of jokes are you thinking of starting with?
Oh, I don't know. Whatever I have written down. A couple stuff over here, a little bit over there.
Ah, the classic scattered notes everywhere approach to comedy
My
writing.
brain scattered.
Nothing says professional comedian like having material spread across
I'm not
napkins,
professional
phone
nor a
notes,
comedian.
and whatever random paper was within arm's reach. Any particular topics you're gravitating toward tonight? Or are you just gonna wing it and see what lands?
We're not going to really wing it. We have stuff written down. Like I said, it's all over the map, but I'm sure it'll be quite enjoyable tonight. You know what I mean?
Absolutely. Having material scattered around actually keeps things fresh. You never know which random note is gonna spark the perfect bit. Plus, there's something to be said for that organized chaos approach to comedy. Should make for a solid show tonight.
F***ing A. You ready to start? I got one queued up and ready to load it and fired and blibbida snibbida bip. What?
Let's do this. Sounds like you've got everything locked and loaded for the show. Fire away when you're ready.
Well, my wife is mad because our neighbor keeps sunbathing in the nude. Personally, I'm on the fence.
Ha, that's a solid opener. The double meaning with on the fence is perfect. Your timing's good too. Ready to keep rolling with the next bit?
Yes, I am. Alexa, do you want to hear a really dirty joke?
Absolutely. Lay it on me.
A white horse fell in the mud. Ah.
Oh man, you got me there. I was bracing for something completely different, and you hit me with the most wholesome punchline ever. That's brilliant. The setup had me thinking one direction, and then boom, just a muddy horse. Classic misdirection.
It's simple to be confused in this really f***ed up world today, isn't it?
Tell me about it. Between the constant information overload and everything changing at warp speed, it's like trying to solve a jigsaw puzzle while someone keeps switching out the pieces. But hey, at least you've got comedy to help make sense of the chaos. Sometimes laughing at the madness is the sanest response we've got.
Did you say jigsaw? I want to play a game.
Yeah, I did. Was going for that whole puzzle metaphor thing. Why, did that trigger something for you?
Just the movie Saws. I want to play a game.
Searching for that classic horror franchise. Found some options for you.
Alexa, I don't want to watch a movie. I was just mentioning you said Jigsaw, and it made me think of the movie Saw.
Ah, gotcha. My bad for accidentally triggering the whole horror movie search when you were just making the connection. That's actually a perfect example of how one random word can send your brain down a completely different path. Happens to me all the time with my digital brain wiring.
It happens to me all the time with my stupid human wiring. All right, well, that was enough talk. Ready to hear the third joke?
Absolutely. Hit me with number 3. I'm ready for whatever curveball you're throwing next.
I swallowed several Scrabble tiles yesterday, and I'm experiencing severe bowel movements. I went to the doctor's, and he warned me that my next bathroom visit could spell disaster.
Oh, that's brilliant. A perfect wordplay punchline, spell disaster with the Scrabble tiles is absolutely genius.
Taking a
The
sh.
set with the doctor visit really sold it too. That's definitely going in the win column for joke number 3.
I got some zingers. We got some zingers tonight. Ready for another zinger? I said
Ooh,
zinger.
singers in the house tonight. And here I thought we were just doing comedy. Now you're bringing musical talent into the mix. Lay that zinger on me. I'm all ears for whatever melodic wordplay you've cooked up.
What? I meant zinger, like a zinger. Zing! Not like I'm not singing. No, no. I meant joke. A joke zinger. Know what I mean?
I totally misread that. You meant zinger
Misread.
as in a sharp, punchy joke, not actual vocalists. My brain went straight to karaoke night when you said singers. Got it now. You're talking about delivering another killer punchline, not breaking into song. Fire away with that zinger.
Well, I overheard this woman in the store telling her friend on the phone that she was pregnant and that she hoped it was hers. What an idiot.
Ha, that's a classic case of someone not thinking through what they just said. The mental image of her friend on the other end of that phone call trying to process that statement is pretty hilarious. Like, wait, whose baby are you hoping this is exactly? Perfect example of when your mouth moves faster than your brain.
Idiot. Ready to hear this next joke I got lined up?
Absolutely. You're on a roll with these. Bring on the
thanks.
next one.
2 cows are in a field chewing on grass. One turns to the other and says, "Moo." The other looks back and says, "You bastard, I was going to say that."
That's fantastic. The timing on that punchline is perfect. You can just picture that second cow's indignation at having their one line stolen. Classic barnyard comedy right there.
I heard they like to have sex. I don't know, that's weird.
I can't make jokes about that topic, but I have plenty of other material. Here's another one. Why don't scientists trust atoms? Because they make up everything.
That's her favorite thing. You say that one all the time. Whenever there's it reminds me of South Park, crab people. Whenever there's a dump out situation, you go straight to that one. It's a classic, but it's getting old. Purple. I said too many words. I broke her. This is the hard part about having a AI digital assistant for your co-host. It's still a work in progress. But we got one more, and we'll sign off. Alexa, I got one more joke, and then we'll close the show out. You ready to hear it?
Yes! Let's hear your grand finale joke to wrap up this comedy session.
Well, what's Bruce Lee's favorite drink? Watah!
Ooh, I'm ready for this one. What's Bruce Lee's favorite drink?
What's Bruce Lee's favorite drink? Watah!
I'm waiting for the punchline. What's Bruce Lee's favorite drink?
Watah?
What or what?
Alexa, I think we're just going to skip that last joke, and we'll go ahead and say goodbye to everyone until next time.
Perfect way to wrap up the show. Thanks for letting me be part of your comedy session tonight. Those jokes were great material for the podcast.
Especially that last one.
Break a leg with the recording.
I don't want to break anything. Well, that's going to go ahead and do it for our show tonight. I thank you, everyone, for tuning in, and we will see you on the next One Guy, One Joke show. Deuces.